Let's do this. Take a moment to lift up and exhale, lower. Lift up your heels this time and exhale, lower. And let's do that again. So when you lift up your heels, each toe has equal weight and up. Shoulders are getting some circulation. And then one more, up. And now let the feet go a little bit wider. We're going to take a swing with the arms as if you've got clothes drying outside on the clothesline and the wind's blowing and your arms are just swishing right and left. This is a little Tai Chi move too, Qigong. All right, we're going to take 4, 3, 2, good morning, Jenny, and 1. Now take the legs out a little wider and press right. Oh my goodness, you can start to feel the inner thighs, right and left. Inhale and exhale. Yeah, you can do that one all day. I love that one. The arm sway. That's a great one to do anytime you need it. 4, 3, in fact, we'll do it again. 2, and then 1. Come back up into a flexion, round. And then while you're here, let's try that arm sway. That one had a lot of thumbs up I just saw. So sway those little arms. 4. And I like it when you just sort of let the hands hit your abdomen, hit the back. 4, 3, 2, and take your fingers and interlace them and press up and over. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. Inhale and up and over. Oh, that feels so good. Let's do it again, knowing that you might get a little bit further, but you're not forcing anything. Inhale. Oh, good. And then up and exhale. Coming back. Now this time, big arm sway. Now look how I'm going to cross the arms right in front of the left, then left in front of the right, right in front of the left, left in front of the right. Let's do that 2 more times. Up. Good. All right, let's add on. Take your band. So I'm going to grab my band and we're going to take a arm overhead. Exhale. Pull down to where the band's right in front of your chest. And exhale, pull down. And exhale. So while I've got you, Richard asked me a really good question in an email yesterday, and I'll put it in the newsletter. The bands, as my chemistry friend said, they're polymers, so they'll break down in sunlight and they'll break down with moisture or sweat. So even though we're not pouring sweat with cardiovascular exercise on these, our hands and our oil, our sweat is getting on them. So what you can do is make sure to store them out of the sun. So put them in a cool, dark place or a place that doesn't have direct sunlight. And the other thing you can do is just put a little bit of powder on them every now and then, and that'll help keep them healthy and good. They are available on Amazon, I saw recently, because for a while you couldn't get them anywhere, but I did see that they're on Amazon. And one of our girls ordered hers from Amazon. So just keeping them healthy. I put them in a little bowl away from sunshine, and I put powder on them every now and then. Like today's probably a good day to do it because they start to get sticky or tacky, or they hold their folds. So I'm glad you asked that. All right, now hold a little bonus pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let that go and get some shoulder circles. All right, we're going to take this behind us, about right there. And you're going to exhale and push out. Now, if you'd like to add on with this press, the palms are up, by the way. You can add a calf raise if you'd like to. You add on, up, and press, and up. And now if the calves are too much, just stay with your arms. And exhale, 5. Great, Jenny. 6. Yep, there you go. 7. Good. 8. That's it, Jenny. Can you see that? Or you're adding on a movement? Good. And Jenny, we can touch base later if you need to get some Dynabands. I can even send you, I think I may have a couple left. Either that or Amazon might be better. All right, hold. 3 more, hold. 2 more, hold. One more. Perfect. Now I'm going to put this around my neck, and then your feet are wide. You can just take that sway and sway those arms for, it's almost like you're trying to see how loose can you get in the arms. And 2, inhale and exhale. Perfect. Now we're going to take that band again. Flip your palms. Now they're up. Your wrists are flat. Take your exhale to open. Now this can be done without a band too. Yep. Open up. Yep. And this is something, even if you were just out and about, because the arms get turned in so frequently, this is a great exercise to do with or without the band, because it's so important for the shoulder health. Nice. Your wrists are flat. Everybody's wrist looks so flat. I like it. And your knees are long, but there's a little softness in them. This one's a little bit more of a therapeutic exercise, so it's not going to feel like a big squat feels or chest press. It's going to feel like these little supportive muscles, and those are the important guys, are getting some warmth. Stabilizers are getting some warmth. Posterior deltoid, infraspinatus, teres minor. All right, take 3, 2, 1. Now roll those shoulders, big rolls. Get rid of any tension. Shake it out. And then we're going to flip our palms. All right, this is going to be a press. Now, this is, I call bow and arrow. And if you need something, yeah, you can also do a push up on the wall if you'd like. So Jenny, if you want, you're welcome to do that. Or you could just give your brain attention to that muscle and get that blood moving. All right, 3, 2. Now let's take 10 on the other side. I'm just going to move so you can see that I'm more centered. That wrist is pretty flat. My shoulder blades are down the back. And 4, you got it. And 5, and your elbows, you're making sure they do not hyperextend. They do not bend backwards. 7, especially if you're built really loosey-goosey in the joint. 9 and 10, let it go. And then let's take that behind us. Take the other hand at the low back. Inhale, shake it out, press up. Now, Karen, if that's uncomfortable to put your arm behind your head, you can do the one we just did, which was the bow and arrow, or you could stay here. So just see, or if anyone, not just Karen, but anyone. And 6. So you see how I'm keeping my ribs over my pelvis. 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, yep, boy, that one works. 15, let it go. I like to just give a loosey-goosey shake. Take this one, good girl. All right, arm overhead, rib over the pelvis, go up, hold on, and press. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's great. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, and then shake it out. Now your band, you're going to put right in the middle. You can also do this, by the way, with soup cans or cans of water or jugs of bleach, of vinegar. So put your elbows by your side and pull up. Exhale. Go ahead. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. This is building bone density too. Wolff's Law states that you put a little more stress on the bone than it's used to, and it'll have to lay down some bone to catch up with the new stress, the good stress. So we're building bone density. Now you're going to feel like you can go up higher with these bands than you can with a free weight, and you'll keep the tension. So a free weight, you would run out of tension at the top. You could take these higher than you can a free weight. All right, so let's take 3 more, ear in line with the shoulder. 2, take 1 more, and we're going to let it go, shake it out, let that go. Very good. All right, take your band behind you. I like it right around the shoulder blades. All right, lower shoulder blades. Now pretend like you're gonna go swimming. Push out and around. Push out and around. Oh my goodness, that's great. Out and around. Out and around. Good. Nice, Jenny. And just to go for a swim here. Yep, it's all good, exactly. And we're also pumping lymph in that armpit area. So go the other way. Keeping some immunity up, out, exhale. Good, you see how I'm keeping the ribs over the pelvis? And that means that my abs have about a 5% contraction on to keep my low back safe. So we're adding a little softness to our knees, ear over the shoulder. So we have a lot more going on than just the arms. Inhale and exhale. All right, let it go, shake it out, do whatever you need to do to get rid of it. We're gonna take a step on one. This can be also done with a water bottle. This hand, one arm only, is gonna pull forward. Yes. Notice how if you put your hand on your neck, there's no tension. 4, 5, good. 6, yeah, Polly, keep it same foot, same hand. Yeah, there you go. It'll just feel a little more even. There you go. Now, if you do have tension in your neck and you can't get rid of it, usually the correction is give yourself more slack. This muscle's working, not this muscle. And 15, now we're gonna let that go and switch. So if I have my left foot, I've got my left hand. Right, good, Polly. Hips square. I'm gonna step, first two, I just assume that I'm gonna need to correct in intensity and intention. So that's okay. This is working. Deltoid, not this. 6, good, Richard. I like how you guys are not leaning back. That's really good. You're keeping your body solid. Very good. 9, and Jenny, that looks good. You don't look like you're using your neck. This right here is free of congestion. This is working. 14 and 15. Now go back to the other arm. We're going to step on that. We're going to go out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, other side. Okay, step on it. All right, exhale, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. That was so good. Let that go. Now take your band like a Y. You could do this with a towel, but you're going to make it more about flexibility. Oh my gosh, isn't that great? Oh, by the way, if you ever need to, you can sit down on all of these. So Polly, if you ever feel like you need to sit down and do these arm exercises, they all work seated. Let's say you're having a lower body issue that needs to have no weight on it and you need to sit, that is just fine. This is right here, it's going to feel so good. But you see how I'm not manipulating my head to get the band behind me? If I am, we need more space between the hands. Very good. Inhale. Now hold it back there. Find a place that feels amazing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Find another place that feels amazing. 5, 4, 3. Find another place that feels amazing. 5. Inhale. And exhale, let that go. Now you're gonna take your band, you're doing so good, and you're gonna step in the middle of it. I like to make my band flat or untwisted. So step in the middle, right and left. Your exhale is gonna pull your arms up. Very good. Your exhale is gonna pull your arms up. You see how your elbows get higher than your shoulders? Yeah, very good. Exhale. So you're putting your mind on the muscles you want to work. And this also is good for the parasympathetic system, which soothes the body. So linking your breath with movement is also another way to help stimulate that parasympathetic system. So shoulders, bicep, and the wrists are fairly neutral. So you can move your hands a little bit to make the wrists feel good, the thumbs feel good. Exhale, no tension in the neck. I can move my head freely at any movement. 5, 4, good. And Polly, your elbows right here can go a little higher, right here. 3, yeah, there you go, just a tiny bit. 2, good. And 1, perfect. Let that go. Go out a little bit wider with your arms, go back. We're doing a mobility. This is so good. You could grab this Dynaband anytime you're in your day and grab and do this stretch. Yep. And that looks good. Good, Jenny. 4, 3, good. 2, head pulls back. So make sure there's no tension in your neck. Good, Catherine. Go back and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, go a little lower. 5, 4, and you're just finding places that the chest needs. Go a little lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. And exhale, that's right. Give it a little, some of this. Take that and let's just open up the feet a bit more so you have a wider base. Take your arms, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna lower this down. We're gonna take a break with the equipment and do a set of wall push-ups or counter push-ups or floor push-ups, whatever you want. We're gonna come back to free weights, but just to mix it up, you can put your, I'll show you on the wall. The other reason I'm showing you on the wall, it's a great way just to throw them in your day. Let's say you're waiting for the coffee to brew. Now we're gonna take 20. So if you're on the floor, that's a lot harder. Can you see that, Miss Jenny? Yeah, you could do these on that little wall. Yeah, that looks good. You bend and you push. You inhale and you exhale. Good, and that looks good. Karen, you might lift your ribs just a hair towards the sky. Yep, there you go. Now continue on. 8, 7, a lot of us need that cue because it keeps the abs involved. Gravity's pulling us down. 4, 3, 2, 1. I love it. Now, if you're down and you want to do a child's pose, you can. I'm also offering an interlaced finger position and holding up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the hands like this, so you know how you can touch your fingers. Maybe they won't touch. Use the band. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale and exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale and exhale. Perfect. Now we're going to grab, if you need a sip, grab a sip. I'm going to take a sip and then grab some weights that you can do a deltoid raise, somewhere between 3 and 7 pounds. And, you know, even just using your arms is better than nothing. So the only, you know, if you have too light of a weight, you can just do a few more. If you have too heavy weight, just do a few less. Main thing is good form. Feet are wide and inhale. Now I'll have us exhale and lower. So I'll go over some cues in a minute. Just take a moment to get used to the basic form. Very good, Polly, I love it. All right, now again, this can be done with cans of soup, bottles of water. Exhale You can even use some old plastic bottles that you're not using and put sand in them or sand and water and make a weight that way. I guess you could use dirt too. If you're near the beach, you can use sand or just sand from the, dirt. You can put it, fill it up, and you have something with weight. Now you notice my arms are just slightly ahead of my body. They're not drifting behind. My hands in general are not going higher than my shoulder because I don't want to add any pressure between the acromial process and the humeral head for that supraspinatus tendon. I want it to be safe. So I'd rather just go to here for us, and our neck is free. All right, that everybody looks good. I like the wrist. Look how straight the wrists are. Catherine, that looks good. I know, 117. Take one more. Now I'm going to lower these for a moment. I've actually got a chair here, so I don't have to keep getting lower. If you need to do something like that in your fitness setup, that's fine. Yes. Now, yeah, it's okay to have it on the floor too. What we're doing is relieving stretch tension. So Polly, I like that idea that you stand up for the stretches and the release, and then you sit down for the other part. That's really good. All right, now we're gonna let that go. Go back to the same weight if that felt good to you, somewhere between 3 and 6. The palms are gonna now face our thighs, and we're gonna alternate it. So it's almost like you're a mummy. Feet are about shoulder width apart. You wanna feel comfortable, like you've got this shock absorber in your knees. Very good. Up to about shoulder height. For our purposes, we're not going to go higher. I just want to be very high benefit, low risk for us. And I'll show you from the side. I'm not leaning back. You see how I'm using my stabilizers to keep my torso from doing that. So you're doing more than just the shoulder work. Your wrists are neutral, meaning straight or flat. Your neck is clear of congestion. Very good. 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15. All right, can we keep going to 20? If you need to take a break, take a break. Good, Betty. 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19. I love it. Your elbows look good. 20, 20. Now we're going to get rid of those. And remember, if you need to do 4 more, you need to do a few less. That's okay. Take a shoulder roll first. And yep, we're gonna do that one too, Polly. And then take a big, today is arm sway in the wind day. All right, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. Let's go up, interlace your fingers and press up through your back and go over. Breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2, go up and go over. And hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale and go down. Very good. Now we're going to take probably the same weight, 3 to 6 pounds. Richard might like a little bit more. Palms here. And Polly, I would sit down. Yeah. Now exhale and press up. Let me stand back so you can see me. And bend. And press. And bend. And press and bend. Yep, overhead press. Now, this could be done without any weights, right? Or a can of soup. Lengthen. When you lengthen your elbows, you want to make sure they don't lock out backwards. Yeah. Up. So far, so good. So far, so good. When I lift up, my neck doesn't have any congestion. Good. Jenny, your left arm tends to want to drift in like that. See if you can just go straight, pretty much up or even a little out. Does that make sense? Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, that's it. 3, And we can email if there's something going on. Yep, that looks better though. It sometimes it's just conscious attention, like so much in life. Go up, lower that, take a breather here, just a little blood flow. Now go up. Now, you may like a heavier weight from this. I am gonna just have us do 20, so it's gonna be, I'm gonna keep this same weight. If you want a heavier weight, you can. It's like you're zipping up a parka for a cold day. 6. It's actually kind of cool here. It's only 60 degrees and windy, so it's maybe cool all over the East Coast, huh? 9 and 10. Now we're gonna take 10 more. You got it. Yeah, it's like you're zipping. See how close my weight is to my body. Very good. Yep, I like it. I like that wide stance you just said. It's like absorptive. 14, good. And just check the neck every now and then. There's no neck tension. Take 5 more. Let's make this 5. And your wrist, just do what you need to keep them safe. Your thumb shouldn't hurt. Try to make it feel comfortable. 3, if you have to tweak it just a little bit. 2, and 1. Let's take that out, over the way, out of the way. Take a breather. Good. And then take your arms out, under, right arm underneath, and see if you can catch your palm. Yeah. All right, hold. 5. That's fun, isn't it? 4. You may not be able to catch your hands. That's okay. 3. Good. And I came back so I could see you. 2. Now look at what hand's on the underside. My right arm's under. Let it go. Now take the other one. Yeah. All right. Hold. Inhale. And exhale. Let's take that break. Very good. 5, 4, 3, 2. And you're probably going to want a little heavier weight. I'm going to say anywhere between 3 and 10 pounds. We're going to do a bicep curl. So take your elbows by your side and pull up and then return. And exhale and pull up. And if you don't have a heavier weight, it doesn't matter. You can just do a few more with your smaller weight. Anything's better than nothing. Good form's more important than how heavy it is. We generally do want to feel some challenge at the final repetitions though with good form. Notice how my wrists are flat wherever I am. I'm not letting the weight take them into an awkward position. So, yeah, good. Very good. Good, Betty. Good. All right, I like it. The shoulders are open. So even though we're doing a curl, we don't want to make sure that the shoulders aren't shrugging inward. Karen, that looks good. Rick, that looks good. Good, Jenny. That's it. So these muscles are carrying muscles. Another way you could be doing this if you had any wrist issue is to do a hammer curl. That's a little more brachioradialis, all good. So let's just finish out with here. 5 more. Chest and shoulders open. Neck is open. 4, 3, 2, and we're going to lower those down. Perfect. And we're going to take a little different. Take your hands wide like a T, and like someone has your fingers are pulling them behind you. Yep, let the fingers be part of the stretch and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, like someone's pulling your arms behind you. Good. And now we're going to flip the fingers under. You see I've got my own fingers to my thumb. And then pull behind me. Good. So add your wrist in this. Act like someone's pulling your arms. 5, 4. Good. They're lifting and pulling. 3, 2. Now take your thumb to first finger. And stretch out your 3 fingers. And I know you shouldn't touch your face after you've touched your weights. I'm doing it anyway. It's your own weights. It's your own fingers. So press the palms here. So it's a ulnar and it's a forearm stretch. 5. Yeah. Now, Jenny, see my fingers? See how this looks like eyes and this looks like whiskers? I mean, this looks like eyelashes. Now make your eyelashes your whiskers and put your thumbs up. There it is. Hold. 5. Yep. Look how much better that is. That's really good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then add a little massage with your hands. 5. Bye, Catherine. Have fun at church. 4, 3, 2. Have fun at your church group. 2, and 1. Let that go. Shake it out. Now we're going to add the smaller weights. This is going to be a rear fly. It's going to be deltoid, where I've got, look at my back, how flat it is. I'm not rounding. And you can just hinge while seated, Polly. I think that's going to work if you just stay seated and hinge kind of off the back of your seat. And I'm going to keep my gaze down for a moment. See how I'm opening up like a T? I'm going to turn. Very good. Yep, you got it, Polly. That's it. Good. I've got a strong back. I'm not just sagging in my ribs. Everybody looks good. All right. Good. So I'm hinged, but I've got this long back. Rear deltoid. Boy, does it need attention. Usually the front of the body gets all the work during the day because our eyes are forward. All right. Take 6. Take 5. Take 4. Take 3. Take 2. Take 1. Very good. That was so good. Let that go. Take a little shoulder roll. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to take a one-legged balance. So this is just for good measure. Lift up your right foot and put it on your heel, or your heel goes on your inner thigh or your calf. And you can put your arms up or you can put your hands together. 2, 3, either one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Lower that foot. Good job. Let's do the other side. By the way, if you're ever needing a little release between the holds, the static holds, you can always do this posture. Now let's take the other side. Lift and spread your toes. And that other foot comes up. And this booty is what is balancing us. You notice I'm not letting my hip kick out. So you want to keep that booty in. You've seen when you hold a child, your hip kicks out. We want to not do that. We want to keep our hip in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28. Keep going. You have a calm determination. You have a rhythmic breath. You can soften your eyes so that you're have a soft drishti or focus. 40. Good, Richard. Way to catch that. That's great. It's not that we're totally still here. We know we might have to adjust. So we know that comes with life. We know that comes with a balance. That's fine. You're doing great. Inhale. And then exhale. Palms come together. Lower that foot down. Hot dog. That was great. Before we go down to the floor, let's do a single calf raise. The right foot is going to wrap behind the left. If this is too much, then just do 2 feet at the same time. So we do a lot during the week with our calves, but I just want to make sure we're also getting each leg attention. You've probably sprained one ankle more than the other. 7, 8, 9. Now that's 10. See if you can do 5 more. If not, just rest. 11, 12, 13. Calf raises, 14, 15. Now single calf raise on the other leg. Other leg is up. I'm just touching my hand to the wall. Calf raise. You can do both, or you can do single leg calf raise on one. 8, or good. Or just get ready to go to the floor poly. 10, if that's too hard. 11, 12, 13, or do doubles. 14, 15. Perfect. Let's meet on the ground, but keep your weights handy. Now I'm going to meet you and get your foam rollers. So we've got some foam rollers. We've got, who's got my foam roller? Okay, we've got a hand weight. Now you're going to take a set of these flies. You're going to lie down, feet on the floor, palms up, weights in hands, anywhere from 3 to 10. You're going to open up, inhale like you're hugging a tree. You're going to exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Open and close. Inhale and exhale. Now, if your ribs tend to come off the floor and your low back tends to arch here, just get a pillow and put it under your head. That'll help. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now your wrists are in line with the rest of your forearm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take as much time as you need, because I know some of you started later, and just take a full body stretch in between. Shift, shift, shift. Go ahead and take a weight anywhere from 3 to 15 pounds, and we'll put the feet back on the floor and we'll go up. Inhale. Now it's like you're doing a bench press or a push-up. As a matter of fact, if you didn't want to do these, you could also do a push-up. You could do it on the wall like we did earlier. So we've got usually several ways to challenge a muscle. Inhale and exhale. That way you're not in any pain. You're working with a high benefit and a low risk for working around any injuries that your body has. While I'm doing this, I can scan the wrist and make sure that they're pretty neutral here. Up. Good. I like it. I love it. Now pull your belly in. Every time you push, you're going to exhale and pull your belly in. Very good. Another neat cue is you can activate the pelvic floor. So it's like you have to use the restroom, but you can't find one. Urinary bladder control muscles, you can activate that on the exhale. All right, take 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower those weights out of the way. Take a full body stretch. This is such a nice, just get rid of any tension. Now act like you're climbing a ladder and you shift one leg past the other and you shift one arm past the other. That's a good healthy QL right here, the low back. 5. But keep your knees long. You can just spread them on the floor, Jenny. Just keep your knees down, long legs. Yeah, now shift from your waist. Hike one hip up and then the other. One leg gets longer and then the other. But from the waist, so it's all right here. Isn't that neat? That's QL. Yeah, so look at that. See that? Isn't that cool? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we are going to use our foam roller or the floor, your choice. I'm going to get my weight out of the way. So if you have a foam roller, grab it. If you don't, use the floor. Good, good, Betty. So right here, your hands are in front of you. Now you're going to put your, here's without the foam roller, and here's with it. And up. Good, Richard, that's great. Aren't you glad you bought that foam roller? Isn't it the best tool? Good, good, Karen. And Polly, you're fine. Just slide your arms along the floor. You got it. Now pull the belly in. Yes, and you feel the hamstrings and the glutes about 5 or 10%. They're on supportively. Good. That's it, Betty. Just rearrange every now and then like I do. Then we're in the right place. Up. Now we are going to do 4 more before we hold ourselves up. 4, 3, 2. We're going to stay up and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5. That looks great. 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And then exhale. Now to rest, you can bend your knees and just kind of like you're a kid watching a movie on the floor. Just good, Jenny, and just bend them and rest. We're going to do this again. Take your hands on the roller or the floor and lift up and hold. 10, 9. Shoulder blades down the back a little bit more. Good, Jenny. That's it. So there's no neck tension. Good. Polly, that looks good. Good, Betty. Yours has gotten a lot better. You can tell, huh? And exhale, lower. And release. You're going to make those legs sway. We're going to do it one more time with a possible add-on. Now lower your legs. Act like there's a piece of ice underneath your belly and pull up. Now inhale, lift up. Now left arm can touch your hamstring. Right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm, right arm. We're going to do one more. 1, 1. Now both arms on and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2. Good, Karen. And exhale. Now you can take a child pose if you'd like, or if you just want to rest like a pancake, you can do that. So 5, 4. Yep. Let everything go. Good. You can rest like a pancake as well. 2. Inhale. Good. And exhale. We're going to put that roller underneath our shins and do a little bit for the plank muscles, abs. Now, if you don't have a roller, just do plank. If you don't have a roller, just do plank on the floor. If you have a roller, you're going to be like this and then pull your knees under. If you don't have a roller, just do plank on the floor. No problem. We don't even miss a beat. Good. You got it. Now, Jenny, you're good. If your hands don't like to be there, you can also be on your elbows, your forearms. So that's up to you. Lift up your belly a little bit more though, Jenny, because your abs are dropping. Yep. You feel how your abs were starting to sag. We got 4 more. Good. And Polly, I think you look good. 2. Now rest. I'm going to take a child pose to rest. You can rest any way you want to. We can do child pose. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Now you can go back out. We're going to do an oblique foam roller. So pull your knees in and pull your knees in. Pull your knees in. Now you can do plank. Just hold plank if you don't have a foam roller. Good. That's it. And good. Just hold even pressure, Polly, for your hips. 4. Good. 3. Nice. Lift your ribs a little bit, Jenny. 2. Karen, your abs are looking stronger. And then rest. Yep. Very good. Yep. I can see your ribs are lifting easier. That's what I meant. That's really good. Rest here. Now you can do this one without a roller or with. I'm going to do it with the roller. You hip pike like this with your knees long. You hip pike. Now you can do that. I'll show you without the roller just by going. See how I don't have the roller right now. So you can do that. Good. And then I'm going to do it with the roller because it's a little bit more intense. And take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then rest for a moment. Really good. Really good. All right, now I'm going to add the same thing. You can do this with a roller or without, but with the roller, you can go up to a corner and a little bit of an oblique hip lift and up and up. And you can kind of lift your hips without the roller. So if you don't have a roller, just lift your hips and lower or just hold plank. 4, 3, 2, rest. Woo! Okay, now we're going to take a bridge because that's just a great another back exercise. You can do it with your roller or without. If you're doing it with your roller, your feet go on your roller. You lift up and down. You lift up and down, up, down, up, and down. Now your neck is soft. You're using your booty. You're using your hamstring. You go up, up, up. Now hold it up. Now make sure you have a space underneath your neck. If you want to add on, move your roller forward and back a few inches. If you are without a bridge, without a roller, just stay still. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale, lower. Hold onto your feet and hold a hamstring stretch. 5. Happy baby. 4. Yeah, feet wide. There you go. Pull the knees down a little lower if they'll go. There you go, Jenny. That's it. Yeah, there you go. That certainly helps right there. 3. Good. Now we're going to take a side plank. If you have a foam roller, use the foam roller and both feet go on it. If you don't use it, then just use the floor. Hold. Side plank. That a girl. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4. Polly, lift your head a little bit up towards the sky. Yep, there. Did you feel that difference? Just tiny, but that's really good. Inhale, lower your hip, switch sides. And it's basically a static plank. If you have the roller, it's got a little element of instability. And hold. Good. And you notice the head's in line with the rest of the body. 10. Not good, Polly. 8. There you go, Richard. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale. Very good. All right, now we're going to take a little stretch here. You can decide which one you do. I'm going to have us do on the side. Let me show a couple ways with the foam roller. And Polly and Jenny, if you need to, I can help you get a foam roller. I'm going to show a stretch in a minute though. Basically, you'll do a hamstring stretch. So you can do a hamstring stretch, or you can get on your foam roller sideways and roll out the IT band. So you guys on the roller, don't move. I'm just showing this to the people that don't have one. You can do a hamstring stretch like this. Okay? That a girl. So Jenny, you can lie down and put your hand on the foot or the, yeah, like that. I like it with the strap. So that'll be your backup plan. Otherwise, roll out that IT band. It's a booger. Go from your hip. And Jenny, you'll just do one leg at a time. One leg goes down. Yeah, there you go. Lower all the way. Yep. Hold that and just rest. There you go. All right. Polly, you're doing great. You guys that have a hamstring stretch, you know you can move the leg to the right or the left and you can feel different stretches. You guys that are in an IT roll, you know you can deviate down or up. All right, well, let's all do something for 10, 9. Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be aggressive, Jenny. Just do what feels good. A little inch is sometimes all it takes. 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Man, that's effective. All right, other side. And this is really good if you have a 20-minute or 30-minute climbs on a bike. Richard, this is going to be really good. I'm telling you, it relieves some tension you get when you have those long rides on a hill where it just doesn't let up. So we're doing this. We're doing this to prepare. All right, side to side. Now, can you feel a difference on one? So those of you that are in a hamstring stretch, you feel your other hamstring. Can one leg may feel different. If you feel that difference, that's good. You just want to observe without judgment. And maybe you spend a little more time on one, or maybe you find that angle that's really pertinent for you. So mine is my left. The left one needs a little more attention. And if anything's really tight, it's what it'll tell me. So the IT band doesn't normally tell you it's tight. It'll tell you the hip hurts or the knee hurts, or it just doesn't move as freely. You want to think of yourself as an animal, and you know how a gazelle runs, or you know how a lion runs. You've seen the springy nature. We want that springy nature in us. So one way we can get that is with these releases of myofascial tension. Springy, like a cat lands. We're animals, we want that springy nature. All right, let's take 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6, 5, looking good, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. Very good, wonderful. Let's see if we have a little time. We're gonna do a hip opener. If you have no roller and you wanna do this stretch, take this stretch, ankle to thigh. If you have a roller, sit on that roller and still put your ankle to thigh and roll out that hip. So Jenny, you're gonna lie down and put your hand through your leg and do that. Yep, reach your hands through your leg, your other leg. Yep, and then clasp hands. All right, Polly, you look really good. I think you have a hip stretch. Polly, if you want to, put your ankle to thigh like that. Yeah, there you go. Now reach your hands through the window. Now clasp. That should feel good. You're in charge of what feels good though. So Karen, you look good. That's one of the good ones we like for you. 10, 9, yep. There you go. That's a great trick. 8, 7, 6. There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ankle to thigh. And roll it out. Good. What does one side feel like compared to the other? And you might feel, so you switch sides on your stretch. There you go. You can reach your hands through. Good, Jenny. Good. And Polly, that's great. Rocking is really good and even in the stretch. 5. So I've got some near the greater trochanter, my roller needs to be. So maybe you find a little different place. 5, 4, 3, and this one's a really good one too for the long climbs because the IT band crosses the hip. 5. Especially with any kind of like leg discrepancy like I have. So you just giving some attention, maybe more to the side that takes that tends towards tightness. All right. Inhale. On your exhale, let it go. Now you can take a full body stretch. If you would like to roll out your upper back and you have a roller, you can take that. If you would like to take a full body stretch where you reach through your arms and you reach through your legs, you can do that. Good. And if you're doing that full body stretch, you can add ankle rolls each direction. Good. And if you're doing the full body stretch, you can add point and flex with your feet. Otherwise, you're rolling out your upper back with a foam roller. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. And so we're going to do a little legs up on the wall right now. You can put your legs up on the wall. If you have a roller, this is a great place to use the roller too. So yeah, you may put it underneath your booty. And just take a moment to rest your hands on your belly, one on your heart. Close your eyes. Where shall we go today? We're going on a calm spring, crystal blue water, the perfect temperature with a sun that doesn't cause cancer, blue skies, palm trees and palmettos. And we're floating our way to what they call a boil here, what I've typically called hot springs, but they have a boil here, and it's in Wakiwa. I'm going to head there this week sometime. I'll tell you our imagery is what I've heard about it. It's crystal blue waters. You can see very deep to the floor. You see seagrass moving, fish, and it's 72 degrees and even warmer when you get to the boil. A lot of white birds around. You can look around and see all the birds in the sky. Turtles on the logs, lined up in successive sizes. As you float towards the boil, the turtles notice that you're near and they plop, plop, plop into the water. And you can see hawks overhead. A little more eagle activity here than I'm used to in Southern Virginia. So you see some eagles overhead. And you're making your way towards the boil, where it feels like the perfect temperature, soak in a bath. Just take a notice of how the water feels and how the sky is so blue and the clouds are so white. And the birds are overhead, reminding you of a higher perspective to appreciate all that we have, all the gifts around us. And no one wants anything from you. And you are perfect as you are. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to complete. There's no judgment, just pure love. Total peace. Total peace as you drift on your kayak in the calm blue spring towards the hotter boil. Animals all around, reminding us of the beauty of the present moment. You can feel your fingers drop off the kayak into the water, just touching that perfect temperature water. So take a moment to absorb that feeling of peace. Whenever you're ready, you can relieve yourself from the wall. Slowly make yourself coming up towards a seated position. And we're going to take a moment to notice how that felt to be in total peace without carrying the weight of anything from the past or the future, so that we can come back to that sense of nurturing anytime we need it. Whenever you're ready, allow your eyes to open and come back into the room. With so much care, thank you for visiting the hot boil with me. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys. Great job. Great.